Shit! That hurt! You knocked me out nicely. I didn't notice you at all. Nice job.
I want to try my hand at pickpocket.
Why not? What are you waiting for? Come on now, stop stalling. Come over here. Quit dawdling and get over here. What are you waiting for? Come on now, stop stalling. So what then? I don't have all day. Come to me. Come to me. Come on now, stop stalling. Excuse me.
Let's begin.
Not so fast.
Don't worry.
Well, well, well.
In the front pack.
All right. I see you have some skills. Do you think you're up to... Don't you want to hear about it?
All right.
First of all, rich or poor, most folks carry their things in a pouch either in front or in the back. The front one holds keys, coin, and other small items.
And the rest is in the back?
Exactly. Now, this is important. Don't steal from the front pouch.
No problem.
Oh yeah?
I'll take it from behind.
That you can. Just remember, it'll be further away and there's a bigger risk of...
Don't worry. I've tried it before.
Show me how nimble your finger...
All right?
Wrong. You want to try again? Have you started yet? Tough shit. At this rate, you'll get caught right away. Want to try again?
Done.
Very nice. I didn't notice you at all, and that's
Here you go.
That's it. It's a simple art.
Yes.
Or
I did it. Here you go.
nice job.
No more.
Stop by whenever you want to give...
What's the purpose of that
Indeed we're not, friend.
fist fight?
Why do you think? It's a pretty...
Does the miller know?
Crazel? Hey!
I'd love to try these bouts.
Wait a mo.
Crazel.
He's the one who came with the idea and made it work. There, they...
Would you know
The only thing you can do... But go and ask...
why the woodcut?
Just think about it. They work all day...
I think I know what you...
All their earnings must be hidden somewhere in their camp.
What is crazy?
He said it would be obvious it was one of us. But you're not from around here.
Huh?
Too right.
You're in for an arse kicking, you piece of shit! Do it! Fuck you!
Mutt! Mutt!
What the? Rip your ass open! Come on! You let him have it! Is that the best you can do? Wanker! Don't fuck with us,
Mutt!
I'll rip your ass open! That weakling was useless!
Mutt! Oh, he's run off again, the little beast.
That's better.
Mutt! Oh, he's run off again, the little beast.
You know the girl who Sir Aldrich married?
God, where is that dog?
The Lord be with you. God be with
Come
you.
here. Look what I have for you.
Aye. What can you do?
Hey, keeper, that here?
I hate sweeping. God bless you. Greetings.
You have a kind master, eh, doggy?
Praise the Lord.
Greetings.
Good day to you.
Greetings.
What are you doing here? You aren't allowed here!
Shit!
Do you want me to go for the guards? Apologize and pay up right now.
All right, let's sort this out.
You tried to rob us. The bailiff's going to eat you alive.
What a day. What was it?
Greetings.
Good day.
Shit!
Praise God.
Crazy.
Then follow. So Crazel took you on just like that. Surprising. Crazel hardly trusts anyone. He's a smart man. So don't you even think about betraying him. That would end badly for you. Not to scare you, though. That's not what I'm here for. Shit! That hurt! You knocked me out nicely, in such a way that I don't notice. But that's how it should be.
I want to try.
Go ahead. What are you waiting for? Come over here. So what then? I don't have all day.
Let's begin.
Not so fast.
Don't worry.
Well.
In the front.
All right. I see you have some skills. Do you think you're up to stealing? Don't you want?
All right.
First of all, the front.
And no problem.
Oh yeah.
I'll take
that. You
Don't worry.
show me how.
All right.
Ah, you messed that one up. Try again. Gotcha. Pay attention or you'll get caught. Want to try again?
Done.
Very nice.
Here you go.
That's it.
No.
Stop by whenever...
Good day.
Careful.
Oh my. It seems my petticoat's all ruffled up. Do you think you could help me? You have a kind master, eh, doggy?
You've no business here.
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
Get lost, you beggar. Greetings. What is it, you scoundrel?
I heard you have some clothes.
You're down there here waiting for him. So I don't have to be constantly reminded of taking his bloody time he is, the bar. Why do you care about them?
The miller mentioned them. Said I could take them.
Are you his new lackey or what?
Well,
Look, I don't really care who takes, but if you only knew how much work it was to wash out them and most of all, to wash out that awful stench of rotten eggs. Blah. Along with Crazel's debt, it'll cost you this much, including the price of soap.
come.
What is it?
Wouldn't you rather I got rid of... Don't you know they're cursed?
Cursed? What do you mean, cursed?
Well, I'm not sure how well you know Crazel.
I know he's an odd bloke. Suspicious, too.
He's also in love. With you, that is.
He's in love with me? But, well, what does that have to do with the clothes?
He enchanted them. Whoever washes them is hexed. It confounds their senses. Did you sense something in the air? Love, perhaps?
All I sense in the air are stale farts. And that's not how I imagine love.
Well, maybe the spell hasn't started working yet. You should give me the clothes before something happens.
Don't you worry. My first impression of Crazel was either you pay off the debt and the clothes.
About Crazel...
You seem right obsessed with it. Oh, we had to wash them 7...
I might be interested.
Well, it seems they must be...
Fine, I'll pay. My God, that's a price fit for a king's wardrobe.
I told you, that's including the debt. You can sort that out with the miller yourself. Here's the key to the chest in the loft. There's some other forgotten rags lying around near it. That's how you'll recognize it. What are you giving me that look for? You know...
I never want to see you here again without permission.
Yes! These will make me almost invisible.
Blessings to you.
Are you Zinnek?
Yeah, look, mate, I really need to piss. Can you let me out of here?
Crazel sent me. Mate.
I'm just yanking your pizzle. You should have seen your face. They caught me at night when I was robbing a merchant, and then they make any distinction between what I stole and what I already had on me. They took everything, including that document, and locked it all. You could get into the jail from the courtyard behind the rat house. It's right under the guardhouse. Or, as soon as you find the stairs leading down...
Well, who's got the key to it?
Well, actually, I had it, but when the guard... It was in the chamber, next to the one with the chest. They've got a pretty soft bed in there, I tell you. The key probably fell under it.
Is that the only key?
No, of course not. Best to rob one of them who's... Look, mate, do you actually know how to pickpocket?
Well, I'm still learning, so I could use some advice.
You're in luck. Of course, I am in the stock. There ain't much I can teach you, like better go and see... Farewell and good night.
Did Bailiff Thrush tell you?
Tell me what.
What are you doing prowling about here?
God bless you.
Why? Are you trying to nick something? I've caught you red-handed. Surrender at once!
Make me!
Enough! Are you trying to nick something? I've caught you red-handed. Surrender at once! Are you deaf? If you want to be outside after sunset, you need a lit torch. That's the law. You see? That wasn't so hard, was it now? What are you doing?
The offer of Hermes Trismegistos. That's Krazel's document.
Good morning to you.
I have that document from the rat house for you.
Excellent.
Judging by the contents, it seems like you're...
But don't forget, although that's something anyone with a grain of sense should avoid. Now show it to me, so I can finally get the knowledge. Good. Good. This will come in handy. Ah, yes. Of course.
What now? Did you hear me?
Sorry. I got lost in thought. I owe you my thanks as well as reward for getting me the document. And maybe another little job? What do you say?
Don't tell me you've forgotten. I need to get to that wedding in Semi.
Don't worry. Your path is
Good day.
Are you yanking my pizzle?
Not at all. I'll get you to the wedding as sure as the heavens are above me, and the fire of the Creator is within me. But you'll have to wait a while. Besides, things are about to get really interesting. Step by step, we're moving closer to the great revelation.
Enough. I'm sick of listening to your cryptic blabbering. Supposing you first initiate me into the mysteries of your enchanting mill. This isn't any run-of-the-mill business, so to speak. I smell something devilish here.
Devilish? Not at all. You guessed it. It's nothing less than high learning. Alchemy! And when I say alchemy, I mean real alchemy. Not some hocus-pocus brewing of potions for creaky joints and bellyache.
Tell me more about it, then. Maybe I'll learn...
I suppose. You are my... Now, pay close attention. I want to make a golem out of dough. Then, using secret alchemical practices and theurgy, bring him to life.
A golem, you say? Isn't that a kind of pie? What are you going to do with a living pie?
Henry, a golem is a helper brought to life using divine words. A living statue endowed with massive strength. Can be made of clay, wood, stone, basically anything. I'll make one out of flour. Studying the Jewish cabals taught me a practice. Just imagine carrying sack. He wouldn't be much smarter than Zinnik.
My word. That sounds incredible. I have to see it.
So far, it's just all in my head. But it's in the interest of the advancement and prosperity of mankind. Just look at the Bible. Moses could command the waters and speak to God through the I've no doubt that if our great holy... all the apostles...
So a golem, you say?
Exactly!
And what about the good of me? You promised me a reward.
You already know that you can learn the practical application of certain... But for a few groschen, we could discuss the art on...
I'm overwhelmed with... Supposing you give me a few groschen first, as a reward for bringing you the document. And then I'll decide whether to trade the coin for some learning.
Oh, see now, I completely forgot. I added in what I owe for those sacks you carried. And if you want some more work...
What's this next job all about?
I need to find a saltpeter pit.
Never a wasted word, eh, Crazel?
Short and to the point. That's my credo.
And how long will it take before you tell me what a saltpeter pit is?
A saltpeter pit is a pit in which saltpeter is formed.
This has something to do with that alchemy of yours, eh? I don't know much about that stuff.
Nitra is saltpeter. White crystals similar to salt.
And what needs salting here in the mill? Or is it supposed to be some peculiar crazal wedding gift for a young semi?
Nothing of the sort. The Kabbalistic doctrine speaks of saltpeter as a vessel for the inexhaustible essence of life. Those white crystals are said to contain the very essence of being. That's precisely what we need to give life to our golem. Thanks to the ingredients from Hermes Trismegistos, his feet will never get tired, and his fists will have the power to smash rocks. But saltpeter is the most important thing. Saltpeter will be the golem's heart.
So you're serious about this golem? And are you certain it'll work out?
Certainly. Otherwise, I wouldn't even try.
How much saltpeter will it take to bring to life such a big creature?
A lot. That's why I want you to find me a decent saltpeter pit. Do you understand?
I was hoping I'd learn something useful from you. But instead, you're making me wander around.
Well, you never know when an experience...
All right, then. I'll look around for that saltpeter pit of yours. I just hope you know where to look. And also that you'll get me into...
Yes, Bonnie has a lead. She's a damned handy girl to have around. She can do it. But for you, the most important thing is that she knows how to look for niter, or saltpeter if you prefer.
So this Bonnie is some kind of witch who's in on this golem stuff.
Bonnie is someone I trust with. Not only will she teach you how to find saltpeter, but also the main difference is it has
Hold your horses.
If you don't taste it, you could confuse it with some nasty rot. You don't want that.
Damn right.
Don't be such a lily-liver, Henry. If Bonnie can taste saltpeter, so can you. She'll tell you the rest herself. That's a secret storage space I have here just by the pond. Only my best people.
How can I get to this?
There's a bridge over the mill stream towards... From that path, you turn right, uphill. Oh, and so I don't forget. You could pick... She's just been through some tough times. Her dog died, and on top of that... On the other hand, Zedek might be holding his tongue for a while.
If Bonnie spends time with Zinnek, she may want some spirits rather than herbs.
Bonnie? Never. Right along.
To the lair.
Take care. Careful.
Greetings.
How about some more...
You've come as clumsy as a blind dog and about as in...
Well, I was focused...
I don't blame you. Me, but still. Ask...
What should I wear?
Something dark and dry. It won't exactly command respect, but at least people won't pay you much attention. Just don't go wearing fancy clothes around tramps or shoddy rags around nobles. You have to be like a ghost that nobody knows about.
How should I handle light properly?
Most guards and people you meet at night are either blind or drunk. Stick to where the light doesn't shine. Dark clothing help out as well. And if you know how, brew yourself a Nighthawk. It tastes...
That's all. Where should I...
Well, it's best if you sleep upstairs. But go up the stairs to the next floor.
You seem like a reason...
Where are you going with...
Well, all right. If you share them with me...
I'm glad you know. Are you interested in the theory of light?
That's a bit too fast for me. Well, I'll be happy.
All right. Throw in a few coins and...
For instance...
I see. I see. Let's get to work.
Aw, you pooch.
I'd like to learn...
Well, all right. Throw in a few...
I reckon...
That's it. You need to... Let's get to work. God bless.
Praise God.
What's the purpose?
Indeed, we're not.
Fist?
What?
Does them
Crazy. Hey.
I'd love to.
Wait.
Crazy.
He's the... That.
Careful.
I hear you let your hand.
Who told you?
Pencil told me.
Hensel did?
So can I join in?
Well, hard. Them three slackers of mine ain't exactly had.
To Zhelyov.
Aye. He earns a few groschen, and I...
And if I beat your hands, would you send me to Zhelyov? Show me your way.
To you as well.
Everything's arranged. So come on. Let's fight.
Look at you champing at the
Jesus
bit.
Christ be praised.
You do have the coin for a wager, don't you?
Wait.
Did you really think we brawl? Well, maybe we do a bit. But still...
If you say so. Here's the coin.
Great. Get your ass ready for a good kicking.
Come on!
Greetings. Good day.
Nice. Nice. You fight better than I'd have expected.
Thanks.
But we'll see how you fare against Malik. Oh, yeah. And this is yours.
What's it gonna be then? Now it's my turn. Now.
Take care.
Oh, aye. God be
Well.
with you.
Ready to brawl?
Aye, all right. It's going to be a clean fight, see? No funny stuff.
What funny stuff?
Kicks in the balls, fingers in the nose, biting and shit like that. Try something like that and I'll rip your head off.
Ah, don't you worry.
We'll see about... And what about the wager?
Here it is.
That's the way I... Fucking hell! Bam! There you go. Bam! There you go. Just you. God damn!
You all right?
Well, a bit of liquor to ease the pain, a bit for the tummy, and I'll be all right. If you wanted to train a bit before then, let me know. And here's your wager.
It's just me now.
I'd like to learn...
What is this?
I'd like to learn...
All right, I'll show you.
I'd like to learn...
What are you interested in?
I know what...
Thanks.
I'm sorry.
I want to fight you.
Are you sure? I could break you in half.
Don't you worry about...
Well, got the coin for a while.
Yeah.
Get ready then.
Wipe the floor with him.
Go fuck yourself!
Oh, fucker!
Useless! I'll pull your guts out from your throat! Fucking
Good doggy. Good boy.
Well, fuck me. A stripling like you.
You're full of surprises yourself. Not even Pa swore as much when he whacked his knee with his blacksmith's hammer.
Oh, I know. Once a fight starts, my mouth takes on a life of its own. Here's the coin you won, and go and see Crazel. He could send you to Shelley-off instead of me.
Good day to you.
Well, Miller, it seems I defeated all the hands you have here.
Even Vera? Well, hats off to you then. Listen, what if I sent you...
Sure.
Great. I'll pay. And if you want to train a bit more...
Where should I like...
Well, it's better go up the stairs. Careful.
You won't come here, mate.
Now hold on.
You're lucky.
Excuse me.
Where should I...
Well, it's best if you sleep upstairs, behind the chimney. Go up the stairs to the next floor, and then...
I should eat something. Bit longer without food, and I'll...
Are you going to do the laundry?
I don't think so.
I'm sorry.
Are you going to bake bread today?
I don't know yet. I'll have to see.
God bless you.
For you as well.
Whoa! What was that noise? Woodcutters?
Jesus Christ be praised.
I'm Henry, Miller Crazel's new apprentice. He sent me to search for a niter pin. Said you might be able to help me with that.
Of course I will. I'm Bonnie. Nice to meet you.
Bonnie? It's not a name I hear often.
It's not the name I was baptized with. In our craft, it ain't a good idea to tell people your real name. That's why we use nicknames. What should we call you?
The Wolf of Scallis.
Well, that's not very creative. You know what? I'll come up with a nickname for you myself when I get to know you better. Did you bring me something?
Actually,
He's right there.
I've got some...
My word, that's exactly what I need. The ingredients for the magic ritual.
What kind of magic ritual?
The kind where Xenag finally gets some sense into his head and stops making stupid beginner's mistakes. Just so you know, that mess with the author of Hermes Trismegistus would never have happened to me. Not me. While we're on the subject of rituals, did Crazel tell you about the golem?
He did.
And what do you think of it?
I'm curious to see what a golem made of flour will look like. But I'm mostly curious to see if Crazel will really be able to breathe life into it with the help of saltpeter.
I'm more worried that as soon as it comes to life, it'll slay us all with one blow. So, if by some chance it looks like something's going wrong, you won't see my heels for dust. And I suggest you do the same. But that's enough of that. We're not going to stand here talking about flower golems when we've barely just met. I'd like to chat with you too, Henry. But if you're in a hurry to find...
No. I have plenty of time. So where to start?
You know what? I'll start. When they caught Xenag in Troskovitz, I was scared out of my mind that they'd catch me and clap me in the stocks. I had to hide out here for a while, so I haven't had anyone to talk to. Life in the lair isn't all fun and games. Xenag and all the other mill knuckleheads were never worth much as company. So I'm glad the miller's finally found a normal hand for once. You've got a beautiful dog. What's his name?
Mutt.
What a cute fella. How did you find each other?
He belonged to this girl I knew, Teresa. She saved my life in my hometown, Skalitz, when I went to bury my parents.
Well, I'll be... That's what I call an interesting past. I used to have a dog, but I don't anymore.
He died.
He started getting these lumps all over his body. He stopped eating, just slept all the time. And then, well, what's done is done. And what about you? What kind of family are you from? Also, thieves?
No. Pa was a blacksmith. I inherited something from him, I hope.
Oh, really?
Those are pretty hard.
Sure. I'm pretty quick when Crazel starts spouting off his alchemy. What do you think of the old miller, anyway?
He seems awfully mystical. There's lots...
It's his beard that does that. Thanks for talking to me. But now, before you came, and before Xenag fucked up with the manuscript, we collected saltpeter all over the place, mainly in sties. It has to be scraped from the walls. Horrible work. Time-consuming and annoying. I'm not going to lie to you. We also looked in a few chests. Just in case. You know. Anyhow, now all the sties in the region are scraped clean and we're sitting pretty on a nice barrel of saltpeter.
Barrel is quite a lot.
For the whole trip. Unfortunately, Crazel said...
6 times? Will one saltpeter pit be enough?
I reckon so. There should be as much as Crazel needs for his masterwork. If you're looking for it, you ought to know how saltpeter forms. Do you have any idea?
Certainly. You take a damp wall, like in a sty.
That's right. But like I told you, all the sty walls in the region are scraped clean and we can't. Don't forget that saltpeter crystals are formed. Well, a saltpeter pit is
Crazel said saltpeter is a vessel for life energy. Now, I get it that it's left over from dead bodies, but how do you get it from shit?
God's mysterious ways. You know how it is.
And he also wanted me to taste it. That's nonsense, though, isn't it?
Unfortunately, it isn't. Otherwise, you won't know if it's saltpeter or some other shit. It feels kind of cold on the tongue.
Jesus. And you know where to look for such a pit full of carcasses, do you?
Not exactly, but I have an idea. Times are evil and there's plenty of corpses. A person who's digging holes and throwing dead bodies into them and doesn't even know he's got a gold, a saltpeter mine.
The local gravedigger?
Exactly. And the one we have here in the region.
Well, I haven't met him yet.
The cemetery is beyond Troskovitz.
So I'm in for a walk.
Seems like. Too bad you couldn't have walked around the camp. I learned a lot during that time, and I won't keep...
I'll keep that in.
That old gravedigger will be suspicious, so... He's always dragging those carcasses, so I'm sure he'd appreciate a slab of fresh meat from Trosk.
Good idea.
He lives a short way from the cemetery, so at least lots of the Wolf of Skalitz.
I'd like to learn something.
What would you like? God be with you.
Here, mutt.
Tell me then, what did he give you for it?
Sure, I'll tell you, and you dub me in.
Are you crazy? Why would I dub you in?
Look, just drop it, will you? Gossiping about it won't do anyone any good.
You think I'll blurt it out to the first person I meet? No. I'm sorry.
You have a kind master.
What do you want here? Why'd you buy...
What do you have?
I hope you'll be satisfied, my friend.
Ka! Ka!
Whoa!
Greetings.
You must be
Ignatius, looking for a final resting...
none of that. Bonnie from Lower Semine sent me.
From Lower Semine?
A saltpeter pit.
I ain't never heard of nothing like that.
Nah. These white crystals form on the walls on.
Ah, you should have said you're looking for the pit I throw carcasses into. I'm going to go there.
Really?
Not even a chicken scratches in the dirt. I have some collections from some Slatigo farmsteads. At least one.
You want me to help you with your
Why not? You look...
I have a better idea. You tell me what...
I won't say no to that. Oh, aye, fresh meat. What now? Listen closely. That we'll take together.
So you got meat up?
When I see how much you lot in Lower Semine are interested in it, but thanks for the meat. Grave digging is a job like it, and if it...
Of course. I understand. I'm just a little worried about what people will say about me when they see me with you. I wouldn't like to lose the honour I've earned as squire to a nobleman.
Don't worry about what people say. They'll only strip you of your honour if you let them. So what then? Shall we take a nice little ride with my boys Snorter and Dragonfly here? Nice and early, at daybreak. Didn't you understand me? Like I said, be here at...
Is there some place I can wait?
Of course, if you've got nothing better to... If you know how to read, I have a book hidden in the outhouse I got of a dead fella. In fact, you can keep it.
And where can I...
At the inn in Truskowitz. Get a good break. Here's a little...
A bit longer without food, and I'll really start to be grumpy.
What are you doing here?
It's pissing down.
Good day.
And with you.
You should have a light.
Greetings, innkeeper. And all.
Latch in the stable.
How so?
I had a couple cumans come in here and get in a brawl with the locals. Go and see Wojtek if you want. Maybe.
Down rain.
Can I spend...
Not a chance.
Greetings.
I hear that...
I don't know any... It was
I'm
good to
feeling a
see
bit
you, my
peckish.
friend.
Heute ist es wunderschön.
So, it's you. Uh-huh. What do you want? Farewell. Are you in need of something? Hmm? All right. What was that?
I really need to eat something.
What is this rat? I don't blame him. After all, he is marrying off his only daughter.
I get that, but I just can't listen to it anymore.
Well, it's better than listening to news about bandits running rampant on the hill. I'm happy to think about something normal for a change.
True. So, what did Frank tell you?
There's going to be a dice tournament at the wedding, and whoever wins will take home a gold sack.
Gelobt seist du, Maria.
Grüß Gott, was?
I'll have a look at...
I need something to eat.
Schade.
Someone's got to do it.
The innkeeper said something...
Nothing serious. We just kicked those humans. I'd sleep better knowing someone
like me.
What an idea. At least you'd show you're worth your salt.
All right, then. I'll take care...
Excellent. I don't care what you do with them. Seems they came from Samin.
Heel! Go! 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 Go!
Oh, boy.
Done unto me according to thy word. Hail Mary.
The dew is still on. You don't need your horse. In any case, heaven's always. Hop on the wagon and Snorter and Dragonfly. Did I bring that stuff for Visor? Meat? Bane? Aesop? Got it all. Good.
Heel!
We've got a long journey ahead of us, so get yourself comfortable so your arse won't hurt. So, you say you're from Lower Samine, eh?
Well, you could say that. I help the miller with whatever I can. I got a place to sleep there. Soon I'll be able to call the miller uncle.
I remember Crazel when he was still a wee lad. Even then he was a great big smart-ass. When I buried his parents, he was traipsing somewhere through the world. Maybe you heard what they say about Lower Samine round these parts. Crazel don't sell short measure, not that. He looks out for his reputation, but his helpers have been seen often in the villages after dark, looking fishy. Or during the day, in the pillories. Don't that bunny of yours belong to that gang too?
Unfortunately, she does. Crazel ordered Bonnie and her accomplice Zinnet to scrape saltpeter off the walls of the sties. And when they had a chance to loiter about in the yards here in the region, well, they made good use of the opportunity to line their purses.
Ay, ay, ay. What have I gotten myself into in my twilight years? Lower Samine's a thorn in the side for a lot of folk. Some on account of the competition. Some is just rubbed up the wrong way by that Crazel. Either way, all they need's the slightest excuse to grab their pitchforks. Go and grab the miller and shove his face right in his own millstone. Yeah! Yeah! Whoa, boys, whoa! Come on. Come on! Are you deaf? Oh, they're acting stubborn again. Now listen, Henry. Here on the left side, you'll see the ruins of a cottage that's been abandoned for a few years.
It looks mysterious. What treasures might be hidden there?
You'll soon see. I have a trap set inside the cottage. I wanted to lure a wolf into it, but that didn't work out. There's a deer rotting there unnecessarily, so hop in there and bring it to the wagon. Finally, at least we're not blocking the road too much.
Come here! Oh, Jesus, what a stench. Better quickly throw it in a sack and take it back to the wagon.
I've no idea what you're on about, fella.
Two stinking bastards that was here sneaking around the stars a while ago. You put them up to...
What's going on, Ignatius?
Ah, I'm trying to explain to these fellas we've got nothing to do with no thieving around here. They should go to Lower Sameen to...
Two stinking pieces of shit was sneaking around our sties and cellars and lining their purses with silk. Some scruffy and dunger.
I'm Henry, and though...
Like I said, if it's rotten carrion they're after, they should have come to me. A passion for knacking is the only thing we have in common.
Is that so?
Take a good look. Do I look like a thief? At this rate, you could blame any old peasant who's
I don't know. I don't reckon I've ever...
Ask around about me and you'll find out everyone knows I can't stand a lie. So enough talk, and let's carry on to where duty calls us.
All right, listen. We'll be going then. But if you happen to run into them two thieves, you tell us.
Of course.
You can count on.
Glad to. Let's go, fellas. Maybe.
Get over here.
Not much left for us to do.
Hopefully our luck will... The next farm's just up ahead. Don't worry. That was just a kind of little favour for me. Now we'll help the locals here in Jdar with their carcasses.
So far, I've just carried sacks. I already did that for the miller.
Yesterday, the good wife from that farm came and told me both their pigs died. So we'll scoop them up and haul them off. I mean, you scoop them up and haul them to my cart. She says it was a curse. There was a flash of lightning, the pigs started trembling, squealing and puking, and then keeled over and dropped dead.
All right, that's what you get. People sin here in their seclusion, thinking they're out of sight of our Lord.
It ain't my first day doing this job, so I could see right off them pigs had been poisoned. The good wife swore them pigs were happy as, well, pigs in shit. She said they even let them go to a nearby stream to have a wallow. It flows here through the forest on the right. Since we're here, you ought to go and take a look around there. Check how clear that spring really is.
All right, I'll see what's going on there.
And I'm going to enjoy having a helper. At least for one day. Maybe I'll roll around in the grass here with Snorter and Dragonfly. Yeah! Yeah!
Ew. Is this really worth it? Look what I have for you.
So, what do you think, Dragonfly? How's he doing?
Jesus. This is disgusting.
Oh, you pooch.
Oh well.
What now?
I took care of...
And what about this mistake?
Oh, right.
Aye. Take...
Those pigs came here to drink. Where to now?
Praise God.
I can smell something upstream. Free! Ah, here it is. Wolves must have killed them. They didn't even eat them up. I'll go and tell Ignatius. It really wasn't a curse. They're a rot. No wonder the pigs caught some...
Well, what do you know? I'll give you a hand.
I took care...
Nice work. There's...
Yeah, you'd eat that.
They've been... But nicely in the cold. There's nothing wrong with it. Let's keep going. Seeing as how you don't obey me, you're surely horsing around. Today.
Come here.
So far it ain't that bad, eh? You don't have to take down no hanged man or bury an unbaptized child.
Well, ever since I started working for the miller, all I did was carry sacks. The sack makers here in the region must live like kings. Of course it could be a lot worse.
I like having to carry sacks full of thistles. Now listen to me closely. You won't be carrying anything at the next farmstead. Instead, you'll have to make one carcass there. See, the work of a knacker ain't just about clearing away dead animals. Now and then you've got to put down some creature, so it don't suffer. Or, like today, to put it down so everyone around it don't have to suffer. In this case, we're talking about a dog.
Well, what can I do? But I doubt I'll feel good about it.
That cur belongs to the greengrocer, Vizar. I've heard they're both pretty fierce. Don't draw too much attention to yourself at the farmstead. I'll give you some Aesop potion to drink first, and some meat and bane. Soak the meat with the poison and throw it to the dog. He'll probably be locked in a pen somewhere. As soon as it's done, we'll disappear before anyone notices anything. I got paid well for it from the neighbors, so don't fuck it up for me. Lazy bones. Lazy bones. God bless you.
Christ!
I hear you.
What? If you're another of them bastards trying to steal him or put...
Farewell.
Good day to you.
Oh, Sakra. The dog isn't here. The door's open. Where did he run off to? Barking. He's coming from over there.
What are you doing here, Henry?
Bonnie?
What are you doing here?
First, tell me what you're doing here.
He's no beast. I came here to save him.
You mean steal him?
For him, it'll be a redemption from that horse and master of his. I'll take care of him, in place of my poor dead sniffer.
Bonnie... The gravedigger sent me to kill the dog. He's been paid to do it by the people whose livestock that beast killed. It's the last thing I need to do before he shows me the pit.
It's not the animal. When Zenik and I were here last, I saw how old my... He doesn't give him food. He abuses him. You wouldn't kill a dumb creature just because its master is a sick horseman, would you?
Well, you don't have to convince me. Ever since the gravedigger told me to do it, I've been trying. If you want to take him, I won't stop you.
You're a much better Christian than I thought you were. I'll take him to the lair. We'll meet there.
Hurry off now, before someone sees us together.
Come on now, boy. You'll like it in the lair.
Bless you.
It's
taken care of?
The dog is dead.
Dead, eh?
Well, it wasn't pleasant to watch. I did it exactly how you told me.
Oh, aye?
I dipped the meat. As soon as he ate it, it started devouring. It was insane!
Insane, all right. And was there green foam coming from his mouth?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, right. Henry, stop trying to make a
I set the dog free.
For fuck's sake! We were supposed to get rid of him.
Bonnie from the mill came and took...
Well, fuck me. How much more is that girl going to steal?
Oh, she'll take better care of him than Baysar did.
Aye, surely, because if he runs off and ravages some... Let's go before we...
So this is it. This is the pit.
Slowly, boy. Slowly. Have a bit of respect. Death always deserves respect, whether it's people or animals.
But there's hardly 3 heaps here. Is this really it? Are you young?
Of course, true. But then I found out when you pile up carcasses in smaller pits and throw some wet hay between them, it all rots better. And the better it rots, the more nitre you'll have. Are you going to take some...
I won't. The miller will probably send some...
Well, they'd better not dig it all up. That'd disturb... And soon they'll find out there's no place...
Well, I reckon I'm delayed.
You're going to taste it?
It's the only way I can be certain it really is saltpeter.
God's nails. Wait a moment. I've got a reward for you. Just so's you don't think old Ignatius and his even older nags is ungrateful riffraff. Take it as a thanks for your help.
Who knows? Maybe that... I'll live at the cemetery.
Here's something that'll definitely come in handy if you ever need to go through either with me...
Thanks.
Taste it then. Get to it. This I have got to see. You didn't have to make such a feast of
it. Look at me. From a Lord's messenger to a taster of cadavers. Cold and salty. This must be it. If you're going back to your...
Of course. But in return, you have to help me get all this, so there's some more saltpeter in the making.
God grant you health.
I feel like laying down.
I'm sorry.